stream of the evening. So with that being... It might take me a minute to get this one. Alright. So with that being said, this will be my last stream of the evening. We are going to play the skip strategy. Okay, so first off, what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a weekly recap.
A great 1-2 to start the year. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen, and this is your Week 2 edition of the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Plenty to get to. Let's start in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Cleveland Browns. And it's the two-time MVP, Lamar Jackson. You want to talk about on fire? One of 6 touchdown passes on the day. The Ravens are off to a good start, 2-0 on the young season. Next up, Lambeau Field. Let's look in on the Packers at home to take on Washington. And this is the running back for the visitors. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. The Commanders get a second straight win to start the year as they get the tough road victory. Lastly, we go to Indianapolis. It's the Colts hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's the second-year quarterback, Bo Nix. A touchdown pass from 15 yards away.
That was a close game.
The Broncos find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win.
So, I think we're home.
Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
There's a weekly recap. I'll be doing another weekly recap when I do the next game, which will be tomorrow. After this one, I mean. We are at home. Next week, we have the Chiefs. We are facing the Lions. This ought to be fun.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Jordan Sapp looks ready for that opening kick. Monday Night Prime Time is underway. Here's Carter on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. So the Lions take the field for their first drive.
That's right, it's
Leading them
Jericho.
out, got his first MVP votes after a career-best season last year. Now reached a decade in this league. It's Jared Goff.
All right.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. To be the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
For a second, he might have had the first, but still a little bit of work to do here on second down. Running it with David Montgomery. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only to get back to the line of scrimmage. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go play action with Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
3rd down, you need to hold them.
From the gun, Goff. It's on target to Williams. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
Why was there nobody
Offense executing early. New set of downs at the 38-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. First down throw from Goff. Got a deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Ravens. They will take this down.
Kyle Van Noy.
Got the recovery.
What a
play.
play.
First and goal. Well, a lot of positives for the offense. They were moving the ball pretty well.
What a way to open the drive.
They pumped it up to kill this drive.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Really outside of ball security, that was a strong opening possession from the offense. If anybody underwhelmed, it was really the defense. They got to play a little tougher. Not always going to be a takeaway to bail them out.
So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400. And he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week. That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Jackson has it, 3rd and goal. The pass pulled in by Henry. Touchdown, Baltimore! The Ravens get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. So our first score of the game
nice
here,
play,
they cap off that drive with a touchdown.
It's really what you're looking for, Kate, offensively. You want to force the other guys into thinking they need to play a little catch-up right away. So nice job to get that first score and take early control of this game.
That was Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Stout all set to send this one away. Evans now to return. Jukes one defender. And this drive will start inside the 25. Detroit getting its offense set for their second drive. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. He's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Trying to sneak here, Goff. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
To the right and hauled in by Laporta. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup up to Evans. And that gives the Lions the first.
First down, Lions.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. That's to Laporta again. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot down the field.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to go. Short pass brought in. And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
I don't like the Eagles.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
First down, Detroit.
They give up the gut to Montgomery. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll run again with Montgomery. Finds a big lane. And finally they catch up to him at the 11. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Lions.
Staying on the ground with Montgomery. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Goff setting to throw. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut it to a
Across the
long
plane.
point on the scoreboard. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays that have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Here's Tylan Wallace on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach John Harbaugh sending his Ravens offense back to the field. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense over here. They gotta give their defense a chance to catch their breath, turn some of the momentum in the building.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Lamar off the play fake. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Well, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. And he can't make the deep ball. That's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Jackson's going to throw again. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down. Lamar throwing again. And that was too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Where's the flag on that play?
That is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
That should have been a flag.
And on
He hit him
4th
as the
and
ball
10,
was
they
in.
aren't moving. They're going for this. Again, it's Jackson to the air. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
There should have been a freaking pass interference flag for him there. He hit him as the ball was in his coming to him.
First down, they'll run with Montgomery. He's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
We're going to play a little bit of BS there.
It's 2nd and 7.
I called bullshit on that play before that. That was a flag.
Toss play, Montgomery.
All day long, that would have been an interference flag.
Should push him out of field goal range.
But you know, apparently the flag doesn't exist.
Serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
That's the kind of shit that pisses me off. When you know you have the ball in your sight.
Throwing is gone. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And he will score. It's a
there was the coverage.
Touchdown. The Lions take a second quarter lead. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
I don't understand
Fox
what's going
now
on
to kick
right
this
now.
one away. Here's Carter on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Gets it downfield. On target to Flowers. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Flying down the middle with Henry. And he's taken down. That's a quality yardage on that play.
Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. A big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Lamar now from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football.
The push-off.
First career
The
interception.
push-off. He pushed him and then caught the ball.
Play action here with Goff. Defender arrives right
Jar
as
it
the ball
loose.
does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. Goff back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Goff. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And the catch
Bro,
is made. Touchdown,
how?
Detroit. The Lions pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Unbelievable.
Point after up and good from
They
Bates.
literally just blob past the whole
Double their
freaking
lead to
thing.
14.
What a ridiculous bunch of
Fox
crap,
now to
dude.
kick this one away. Evans now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Ravens trotting out their offense. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. Dump off caught by his back. And he's brought down after a short gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
From the 27.
Bateman.
That's in on the slant. And he's going to set them up with a 1st down on a huge gain.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
They right, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Oh, look at this. Here he goes. That one goes for 25 yards. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. That's good. Baltimore, first down.
Running this with Henry. And some solid running here as he gets him 8 yards there into the red zone. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Setting him on the dime. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. From the gun, run for Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens make it a one-score game in the first half. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed, it puts 6 on the board for the offense.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the upright. And the Ravens cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
And the Lions, first down.
Here's Goff on first and 10. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Best defensive ends in the NFL, they don't need to win sustained battles to get home. Nope. Sometimes, Kate, all they need is one quick move, and they're into the backfield blowing it up.
Another try following the sack. Set up the screen to Montgomery. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the Inner Harbor. It's the Lions with third and very long. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. On the move, headed right.
Just not much to do.
That was Marlon Humphrey.
Even if he scraped the positive beat out of it, that's still a win for this defense.
That was Marlon Humphrey in there on that freaking stop.
They hit on the fourth down punt for the Lions.
That was nice.
He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. Punt meets him at the 28. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break. Tries him on the slant. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. All on the 45, first and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3. Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7. From the gun, Jackson. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Play action, here's Jackson. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. First down, here's Lamar.
DeAndre Hopkins, dude, blocked instead of running this freaking route.
Has him on the quick hitter. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. So we have a one-score game here at the break.
One-score game.
EA Sports halftime report.
There's a bunch of BS going on in it.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Happy fall, everyone. It officially began this afternoon at 2:19 Eastern. But let's go back and look at what happened on the final weekend of summer. Our trip through the NFL starts now. We begin at MetLife Stadium. The Giants at home to take on the reigning AFC champs, the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's a guy who missed most of the run to the Super Bowl last year, Rashee Rice. A brilliant catch and run for the touchdown.
They're
Chiefs
so
are
overrated
off to a
dude.
3-0 start as they get the victory. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's Brock Purdy hooking up with his man for the touchdown here. One of 3 touchdown passes for him in the ballgame. The 49ers get the victory in the battle of unbeatens. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Denver Broncos. And it's the rookie first-round draft pick, Omarion Hampton. He's going to take this one in, 11 yards on the touchdown run. The Chargers are back in the win column. They move to 2-1 with a Week 3 victory. With that, let's take a look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL this past weekend. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much for that look around the league, Scott. Now let's turn our attention back to this one as we get set to begin our third quarter.
We get the ball.
Here's Carter on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half too as they chase this lead. And that's good yardage.
55-yard rush. I'll take that any day of the week.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down, and they go right back to it. And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
Haven't been in enough equalings at halftime, Kate. I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
And he sends it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
That's the kind of run play that feels like tug-of-war at field day. And you're just not moving the other side. Just a short one. Neither side feels particularly good about it. And we'll move to the next.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 5.
Changing it up here, Jackson. Buys time, rolling right. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. He goes out a little short of the 40. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
It's Henry on the carry. Got 3 on that 1st down carry. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
Another run for Henry. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Here's the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain. That first down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
It's Henry on the counter. It's a little opening, but not much. Picked up about 4 on 2nd down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Running once more with Henry. Holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
Back to throw it. They don't
He
get the
dropped
catch
it.
they need there. That man was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
He
Detroit offense
dropped
to the
it
line. Here's
right
1st and
there.
10. He's on the ground with Gibbs. Nearly starts the drive with the first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of
If
9.
we lose this game, it's because of
Less than a
stupid. It's because of
ruler needed
stupidity.
here on 2nd down.
It's 2nd and
Zay Flowers should have called
at
that.
the 22-yard line.
Goff off the play action. This one to Williams out left side.
Again, why is nobody covering?
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
First down, Detroit.
Straight ahead with Gibbs.
That's got to be so frustrating for them. When you're fighting the good fight, you even rip through a tackle to stay afloat. But the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
At the 27-yard line.
2nd and 10 now. Short pass brought in. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, gone. It's on target to Williams.
Oh my God.
He'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. All set up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Lions.
Shotgun snap here to go. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs.
Is that a hold?
Play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they
I was going to say, there was no way there was that much time in the pocket right there.
Throwing is gone. Screen here for Gibbs. Takes out a one-stop. He'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing again. Here's Goff. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Ross St. Brown, the intended receiver. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Throwing again. It's Goff. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete. The Lions ready for the punt.
Marlon Humphrey there.
And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Baltimore running its offense out now. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
The tackle
Back to the line they go. It's second down.
Zay needs to get open.
Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. And as that one
Hold
winds
it.
up completes, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So just one quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Lamar now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
The focus on this game here, Brock. About 3 yards. Second down coming up.
A 3-yard pickup brings up second and 7 at the 44-yard line.
They go play fake with Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Throwing again is Lamar. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face third and 3. Lamar out of the pistol. Flushed out of the pocket. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. Throwing the out route complete. But he's taken down at the 30. That's a gain of 10. And staring at a turnover on downs, Brock, they pick up the first instead. Buying some time right. Copper big yards on the right side. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
That's good for another Baltimore Raven.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens now trailed by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Ryan's just about ready. First and 10. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Action here with Gong. Downfield is fine. St. Brown. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run. They're now set for first and 10. A tight end in motion now. To the air on first down. Here's Gong. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Enough to Gibbs from the gun. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. And the Ravens go in nickel, third down. He's tackled after gaining a handful. So out now comes the punter. Jack Fox will kick it away.
Don't even grab it.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I call it about the 12-yard line. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Henry. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the way to bring him down. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. From the gun, Jackson. This one's to Andrews out right. And he's got them quite the game here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
For a Baltimore Raven.
1st down, here's Lamar. Andrews has it, he's working downfield. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing now on 1st down, it's Jackson. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense set up for 1st and goal. They take the lead with a field goal, Brock, but if they can touchdown here as they get set up 1st and goal. Nice play straight ahead. So much for finishing things on the ground, though. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, 2nd and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
Here's Lamar. Forced out to his right. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
That's the 2-minute warning here from
Of course
Baltimore.
it is.
Ravens going for the win here. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Looking to throw. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens have taken the lead late. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question.
What a
they
game.
leave too much time on the clock. Stay tuned.
Stout all set.
Kick it to where they
send this
can't
one away.
return.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35.
Gotta kick it where
Good
they
field
can't
position for the
return.
Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
It's at 35.
They'll look to throw it. To the right and hauled in by Laporta. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock, as this one loses yards. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Putting the tight end in motion. Back to throw. That's to Laporta again. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down. So 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Looking to throw it. Can't connect over the middle. It's incomplete.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL.
Here we go.
Played for 2.
Ball gets turned over. It's game.
Whether it's in a close game or already out of hands, the coach wants to see them convert those.
Trying to push it deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
1st down, Detroit.
On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run, and a pretty sound stop there.
And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. In the 11th hour, now a point after try to tie this game. And everyone can breathe easier now. His try is good, and they found a way to
What
tie
a
it
freaking
late before.
game, dude.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Evans now to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Ravens and Lamar Jackson ready to go again on offense. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Looking slant route complete. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Setting up to pass. Completed over the middle. He's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's second.
Baltimore, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Headed out right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Now the offense is going to take its third and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. So now the field goal unit runs on in a very big spot. Timeout taken by the defense. They're second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out.
He missed it.
No good. He hooked it too far left. And now we'll see if the other sideline can do anything to end it in regulation.
Over the years, we've seen the decision to ice the kicker work, Kate, and we've seen it backfire in spectacular fashion. In this instance, the decision worked, and that miss leaves this a tie game.
Second and 3 now.
Brings up second down at the 50-yard line.
Off to the air now. This to win the game. This is going to fall down the whole way to the turf. Incomplete. That's going to do it for regulation. So some bonus football in store for all those fans in the stands. We're headed for overtime. And in overtime here, Brock, I know you love this one. A touchdown, no longer an instant victory. No matter the outcome of that opening series, the other side gets the football with a chance to then tie or win it. And if we're tied after those two drives, we'll play on until there's another score or time expires. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. First throw of overtime now. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Now there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
From the gun, gone. Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Well, the offense is certainly moving on the right track so far in past years for a potential game-winning touchdown. But let's not forget, Brock, the other side will get a chance to answer no matter what happens on this opening series.
Yeah, that response is something for their defense to worry about. All these 11 gentlemen need to do is continue the steady progress downfield and getting that opening first down. So critical to any possession, but even more so in overtime.
First down throw from Goff. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down. Throwing again. It's gone. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Their first drive of OT is on the ropes, Brock. It's 3rd and 5. We go play action with Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's falls down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now. Would have been about a 50-yard attempt on the field goal. The offense staying out there to go for this. Tight end going in motion here. On 4th down, Goff. And this one's incomplete. That could be the shift, Brock, that decides this game. They turn it over on downs to begin overtime. Flying down the middle with Henry. And he stopped quickly here. 2 yards on the play. 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2nd and 8. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. He's going to go down right along midfield stripes. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. The drive picks up here. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. Escapes out to the left. He calls his own number again. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. New set of downs for him at the 38.
That's another Baltimore 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
On 1st down, Jackson escapes the pocket. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Drifting towards a possible tie, but they could avoid that outcome, partner. They can do something here. Ready to operate on 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Incomplete. He pushed it.
Successful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Got his man. Hopkins has it. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Flush down out to his left. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Lamar throwing again. On the move, headed right. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's the 2nd time I've gotten hit in the air.
Throwing now. Buys time, rolling right. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. Biggest play of OT. Offense set now on 4th down. Now to throw. This is incomplete. A chance to win the game goes by the wayside as they fail to score. And on we go in overtime.
Damn
Fancy
it.
the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. The offense headed out now for Detroit. Each offense has had a chance to score now, Brock. Neither one could, so we're into sudden death. The next score wins it.
And wouldn't it be great, Kate, if we saw one of these defenses just take a turnover back for the winning touchdown? Really just surprise everybody here. It'd be a little tougher to do now, though. Both offenses a little more settled in, and you've got to imagine a little more sense of urgency.
Goff on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
Second down at the Ravens' 34-yard line.
From the 34. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. Ravens bring an extra DB out there. 3rd down coming up. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that bunker. It's 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Running for it. Here's Gibbs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And this Gibbs not as fruitful. They're on him quicker this time. He's not going to get back to the line of scrimmage. So apologies to everybody who stayed up quite late for some extra football here, as even after our overtime frame, Brock, we're going to leave this primetime contest all tied up. An exciting game, no doubt, but one without a winner in the end.
It was just a good matchup.
So for my partner, Brock Ewart, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.
That was a hell of a game. That That is just insane, dude.